Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outer Wilds. So, this is not streamed. This is a pre-recorded series. I try to do this at least once a year, especially towards the end of the year. I try to play a game that I've never really found a great term for it, but it's a I always like to play a game that it's thought-provoking or sad or memorable in other ways that a lot of the games that I play are not memorable, if that makes sense. A couple years ago, I played Little Inferno, which was a game about moving forward. Last year, well, the last 2 years, I played Spiritfarer, a game that was largely about loss and death. So today, we're playing Outer Wilds. I was recommended this game, very much so, and I was explicitly told not to stream it. I guess it's a very spoiler-heavy game, and the one who recommended it was a little bit burned by it was the 333 events from Voices of the Void, which was spoiled quite quickly to me on stream. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to talk about other games or anything like that. I'm here to talk about Outer Wilds. Also, the music is phenomenal. Just the little bit that I've heard. It's nice. It's nice. So I'm going into this game completely blind. Other than it being kind of spacey and a puzzle game, I know nothing about it. Hello, everybody. It's me from the future. I just wanted to come back and interrupt Pastly for a second. If you have any interest in playing this game whatsoever, go play it. Play it now. Do not watch any further. This game is a game that's best going in blind, and any information that you can glean from it in any different way or any way will affect how you play the game. So go play the game, and then come back and watch me play the game. That is the best way to do it. I'm just gonna woo off into the future. Goodbye. I've babbled on long enough. I've already created a profile. I think I have the options as far as the audio sorted out. Graphics options. We'll just kind of leave all of this as it is for now, I suppose. We're just gonna jump into it. We're just gonna see what happens. Wake up. Okay. Am I actually... Oh, I am actually doing things. That's weird. Okay. So... Hello? Should we be worried about that? No, I guess not, huh? I don't want to wander off just yet. Let's roast marshmallows. This is what we're doing now. Let's go. Oops. My marshmallow. My marshmallow is crispified. Let's try that a little bit better this time. We don't want to get it too close. If we get it too close, it'll burn. So I don't know how everybody else likes their marshmallows. I like them only lightly crisped on the outside. I don't really like my marshmallows to be super crispy. So I would probably be good enough with this. Yeah. Delicious. All right, we also have the option to doze off, but we can't do that just yet. Okay. Can I speak with you? Talk to Slate. There's our... Oh, no. Am I gonna be doing voice acting in this? Oh, no. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program. Suddenly you're here, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go. I'm ready with you are. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? This music may be a little bit loud, but I also don't want to turn it down. Okay, we may have to turn it down. I can't access that from here, so you're just gonna have to deal with it for now. There was only a problem one time, then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Yeah, I want to leave the music as loud as possible because oop, that's just way too much. I want to leave the audio as loud as possible. You don't want to hear me. You want to hear the game, right? Here, we'll try to bring it down to about that and see if that's better. I also want to enjoy the music. There we go. We'll try that. Is there anything else you have to say for me? Not having second thoughts, are you? What are the launch codes again? Or where are the launch codes again? Yes, Hornfels has the launch codes. It should be up at the observatory, like usual. I'm starting to think they live there. How's the ship looking? Great. Hey, you might get a kick out of this. I've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber. Is that safe? Probably. How safe would you say this thing is? Oh, it's a perfect 10, unless you're factoring in pilot error, in which case it's a 4. No offense. What's my mission once I am in space? Hey, you're the pilot. You tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourself? Doesn't matter if you go to the moon or Brittle Hollow, or even the other side of Timber Hearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have fun. Just don't hurt the ship. That's all I ask. What else should I do before liftoff? If you have any goodbyes to say, better say them now. I think your friend Hull is in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gosson says they have the zero-G chamber set up if you want a refresher on making ship repairs in space. I'm not saying you have to, but it'd help get Gosson off my back if you did. Requires launch codes. Okay, so this is where we have to... Oh, we're like a cute little alien thing. I think those are ears. Maybe we're like, yeah, like Slate here. Yeah. There's a cute little alien buddy. All right, jump space, hold, and release. That's interesting. Beautiful game so far. Excellent music. What's this? Buttons? Fly model ship. Let's talk to Micah here. Either you're short or I'm tall. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going into space? Aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. Aw, you're just saying that. But if you really want to practice with me, I guess I could help you a little. Try and land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. This thing? Fly model ship. Leave. Horizontal thrust. Up, down. Oh no. This is the part that needed, Alright, let's go. Woo! Alright, so control is up and shift is down. Oh, the controls are inverted. Hold on. I see what's going on now. Invert ship. All right, we're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Here, let's reset. Okay, so shift is up, control is down. This is forward. There we go. Oh, did you want me to get it on the platform? You might be able to make that work. Maybe. Don't mind me. This is normal. Okay. Nope. All right, we got it. Fourth time's a charm or something. Yeah, we totally got it then. I don't think the game's gonna tell me when I succeed on this, but let's do this a little bit more gently, shall we? There we go. And we'll also get... Oh. You know what? I think that's good enough. Let's just get out of here. Right at a good job. Right, Micah? Oh, we got a flashlight. Dope. Hello, Micah. That was just the time... Or, well, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay to fly the big one, right? Thanks for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it. It'll probably be fine. Hello? Porfy? You got some soup for me, Porfy? Heyo, hatchling. So wait, am I tall or is he tall? Or is the other one tall? Or is the other one short? I don't know. I hear you're leaving to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's Yumi and Gossen open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more a daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. This first episode is literally just me going to be me talking to everyone. Can I break in? Hello? Knock, knock? Okay. Outer Wilds Ventures presents Postcards from Orbit. Brutal. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. Oh, is that all you had to say? Oh, hey, what can I do for you? Are you gonna watch the launch? Of course. I'll be watching from a safe distance, obviously, and mostly to make sure nothing catches fire. But watching nonetheless. You're really worried that the space program will burn your village down? Only constantly. You learn to live with it. You also learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Harbor. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay. Is that it? No, that's the observatory. Not entirely sure what I'm trying to accomplish here. That looks pleasant. But I assume this is going to be relevant for later, which is why it's showing me how to do it now. So we're just trying to get a picture of the village. We're not trying to, we can't really control it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. The pilot seat used by engineering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Most men argue that such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, I think it will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Harthian history. Okay. What's this? Is there a note for this? Outer Wilds. What does it say? Oh, hey, we have a body. Cool. Outer Wilds Ventures. Okay. That looks like a jetpack of some kind. Neat. Hello? Marl? What are you looking at, Marl? Should we worry about that? Probably not. Hello, Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from are... Those platforms the ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you build a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping you out with the space program. Just say the word. But the launch pad is flammable? Ah, you didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours, probably. Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. Okay. Let's keep going then. Hello? I feel like I'm playing Morrowind. Niece? Hello there, Space Cadet. I am an old alien. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Church's drums, Rybek's banjo, Gabbro's flute, and Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Though Feldspar has been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space. That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Trouble is, every time a Harthian leaves for outer space, that's one less musician in our orchestra. So did you need something? Where's the observatory? It's questions like that that make us worried about you going up into space on your own, you know? The observatory is up the path behind the waterfall. There's a couple of signs marking the way, but really you just gotta keep going up and then hook a right when you get to the Zero-G cave. Oh. There is a sign. That's okay. Will we die? I have to test this theory. Yeet. Is there fall damage? There sure is. Nice. Well, that didn't last for very long. I don't think that's the way that the certain parts. Yeah, I read that before. It's fine. Let's try this again, shall we? That seems relevant, but it's fine. Let's just keep going. Let's pretend that nothing bad ever happened. Yep. We have learned important things. There is fall damage. We should be careful about how far we fall. And there's no save. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're back to where we were. Let's go. Hello. Tephra and Galena. So they're all named after rocks. I think I realized that at some point, but I figured I should emphasize that I do recognize that. Tephra? Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate. I'm not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? Oh, we'll even let you be it. Oh boy, I loved being it when I was a child. Sure, let's play. Okay, here's the rules. So Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. 1, 2, 3. Y to equip signal scope. Put away, change frequency, zoom in. All right, well, let's see if we can do this. This seems pretty straightforward. Well, it seemed pretty straightforward. Maybe we have to go up the path a little bit? Yeah, it looks like we have to go up the path a little bit. So let's go this way. Let's try not to fall to our death again. Hello. I found you. Triple dots. You found me. I sure did. Yep. Alright, let's find the other one, shall we? I mean, we already kind of found them, but we gotta, like, get close and, like, wave at them or something. Can I make this jump? I sure can. Hello. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. Promise you'll play again when you get back from space. Okay, you gotta. I guess there's a way to just parkour right here. Fair enough. That was a weird shadow. Let's not worry about that. Hello, Spinal. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. I guess we'll all be a little bit busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet. Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. Why's that? Over time, or one time after the rest of the village had left to sleep, it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire. Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was. I guess, too dark. Gabbro wanted to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? You can go now, assuming you're done scaring off all the fish. Okay, I think we made them mad. grab one of these? No. We cannot grab one of those. Huh. So what, do all the, like, different planets make sounds, maybe? I don't know. Hide and seek, Outer Wilds. Okay. Huh. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. We will learn some of the secrets in the game. Hello. What? Oh. Tiberium? Should you really be throwing rocks at that? Arcos. Hi, astronaut. Yeah, the passive ghost matter inside this fence. Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. You know ghost matter is how Techite lost their foot, right? Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. It's cool that little scouts can detect ghost matter and all, but would it be really cool if little scouts could, like, shoot ghost matter at stuff? Oh, pew pew, pew pew. Okay. Let's go to the 0G. I'm not really sure. I guess what I'm supposed to be seeing from this is that ghost matter has, like, spooky auras. Okay. Fair enough. 0G cave. Read. Oh no. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got 0G training set up if you want a refresher. Yeah, let's go. Let's have an adventure. Hello, Gosson. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves got the better of you? A little bit nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is... Ah! I didn't mean to press that. Okay. Or if you're looking for a little fast, last-minute GRG practice, head down to the lift into the cave. Don't. As long as you're confident you can make the ship's repairs in space. Yeah, let's try it. Get to it, try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Let's go. I want to go to space. And by space, I mean the cave that acts like space. Cool. Alright, well, we're a little bit floaty down here. That's pretty neat. Alright. Left control. Down. Left shift up. What are the chances that we die horribly? We just gotta be slow. Take your time. Hello. Talk to Tough. Hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some 0G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave? Hug. What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. I've got hand sweats. I thought we were in the cave. I guess maybe this isn't the cave just yet. Outer Wilds. Okay. So Outer Wilds Ventures is just like their space program name. Okay, so that's where we came from. Okay, so I guess we're not in the Zero-G cave yet. This is the Zero-G cave. Or maybe this isn't the Zero-G cave and it's still down farther. Oh no. Okay. So this doesn't seem that bad. Ow, my forehead. We kind of just gotta take it slow. We gotta do like long bursts when we don't see where we need to go, and we need to take short bursts when we do see where we need to go. There we go. There should be one more. I know this because there's a icon on my screen that says that there's one more. There it is. Look, I have a little bit of experience with like Zero-G stuff in Kerbal Space Program. Doing like spacewalks and dying horribly. So how the heck do we get out of here? Yep, we completed our training. Where's the way out? Hello? Oh, I want to go down, not up. I think this is the way. Hopefully this is the right. I think this is the way, yeah. Yeah. Hello, I'm back. Hey, you're back. You need something? Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tech Guy saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Is anything on fire? Probably only a little. Tech Guy checked the crash with the old Firewatch scout launcher and saw smoke. So they headed out to stamp out any leftover fires. Well, I better get back to work. This ore's not going to mine itself, you know. Okay. Way. We'll put the suit back. And then let's keep going. All right, we did our Zero-G exercise, everybody. We're doing a good job. We did it. Gossin, I did your job. Nicely job. Or nicely job, yes. Of course, it'll be a little bit more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time into training you. Got it? Aw, they're so nice. Everybody's so friendly. But what was that thing about, the heck is that? Okay. Something crashing outside the village? I mean, I can't exactly go check it out. Hello. Moraine. Hmm? Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Why are you up? What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. You were poking around with that earlier, yeah. I set through the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I could pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybak's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means we're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Yeah, we poked around with that earlier. This one's literally, like, directly above me. But it does sound kind of banjo-y, so there's that. Hmm. There we go. Nice. I saw smoke coming from Youngbark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Yes. So what was this wreck about? Oh no, there's a lot of reading up here. East Nomai Ruins. South Quantum Grove Crater. Northwest Geyser Mountain. North Youngbark Crater. Okay. Yep, those are Geyser Mountains, all right. So I didn't exactly leave the first one land the whole way. I wonder if I should have. But yeah, you can kind of get like a video-esque... Get right into the tree. What if I shot it slightly at a different angle? Does the angle matter? We'll know if we hit that exact same tree again. It doesn't seem like the angle matters. Let's try... Okay, well, maybe the angle does matter then. I just happened to hit the same tree. Okay, well, whatever. Let's launch it towards the sun. Why not? So there's definitely probably interesting things going on here that we probably want to keep in mind. Alright, let's try to get into this crater if we can. I don't know how much luck we'll have. No, it looks like it just goes right past the crater and whatever's burning into it. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so we have to go to the observatory still. I'm guessing that's over there. Let's go do that. That seems relevant. Now that we spent like an in-game week chilling around the village talking to people. I don't actually know if it's been a in-game week. I just know that it's been like multiple days, day-night cycles. Hello? Hornfels, Gossen, Feldspar, Esker, and Slate. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gossen, Slate, and Feldspar. Who's Esker? Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, Rock. What is this? Hello, Hal. Oh, what's this? Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington. These are 100% people who helped with the game, yeah? Jordan Frith, Tom Cummings, Shark Farrell, Sean Shark Templar Farrell, Steve Ursell, Ryan Ohmrecker, yeah. Ohmrecker, huh? That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Anyway, Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? This is the Translator Tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me. I'm just nervous and I'm not even the one going to space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Aw, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? Technically I'm here for the launch codes, but what's this statue? Gabber brought it back with him from the Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess it's as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. It looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I get a little carried away. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself over there, okay? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provided us our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appeared to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that have been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Mwah. Okay. Ooh. Do I smell lore? The radio tower here on Timberhearth was built to retrieve transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the Deep Space Satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Neat. There's so much here. There's so much to look at and interact with. Hello. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Adelrock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Ah, I'm stronger than the moon. Alright, that seems relevant. Let's keep looking at these displays. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although the text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh. How do I... We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Okay, and then it goes here. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Okay. Neat. Aside from the dwelling and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai arts depict strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. What you see here are parts of a Nomai skeleton. We could tell from their skull that they possessed antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. Differences in the Nomai anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that the Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Neat. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. What? Oh! I am now stuck to the wall. That's disorienting. Let me go. Okay. That is extremely disorienting. Hello, spooky deathfish. How is the slaughtering going? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. I don't like that idea. So you're a space fish, huh? I see. I read that one already, yes, but what's this? So can we, like, pull out the translator, or do we have to be close to text to pull it out? It seems like we have to be close to text to pull it out. Okay. Either that, or it just hasn't taught us about it yet. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusioning hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Yeah. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity, then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own star. That's great, but how is that relevant to anything else in this room? Just kind of like a weird, brief education on how stars work? Okay. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize that this must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed, whatever that means. Whatever actually is happening here, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. I mean, this rock? What? Oh, it's over there now. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can jump up on here. Does that actually do anything for me? No, it's just kind of weird. Okay. Alright, well, I'll let you do your thing, Spooky Rock. Let's keep going. I wasn't expecting to get launched into space like this. So this is the land that we are dealing with, huh? So we have Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, Giant's Deep, whatever the heck that is, Dark Bramble, the Hourglass Twins, Ash Twin and Ember Twin. And whatever this is. Okay. Sup, Hornfells? There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator, too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I don't know. I think I'll start with something small. I prefer to ease into things. That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be, and that's a fact. Do you think we'll go to Alark first? Our moon would be a safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space. I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are, or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. Well, it looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here's the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Hello again. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gossin, Slate, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I don't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gossin did. I can tell you, Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. They flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't even know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Was there anything else you needed? Where are the other travelers? Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins. Ryanbeck is on Brittle Hollow. And Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. And then there's Feldspar, obviously. But, of course, we don't know where they are, or even if they're still alive. Feldspar's been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. My voice is getting tired. Is there something else that you needed? No, thanks. I think I'm good. Okay, let's go. Am I supposed to remember the launch codes? I hope not. Am I gonna have to start taking notes? Oh no. Is this game gonna be a note-taking game? Hi? Can I help you? Are we just not going to talk about that? Like, what if I come up and talk to you? Hello? Hey, did you see that? No? Okay. I guess we're just gonna continue on then, and act like nothing bad happened. Goodbye, spooky statue. I'm sure what you just did was relevant. Oh, hello, Hal. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and it opened its eyes. Whoa, 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 the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, though, but Gabbro said that they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they were on, though. Giant's Deep, huh? Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro, so maybe you're better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. I doubt I can just jump off of that. We already know what would happen if I fell to my death here. What's this? Did we look at this before? Probably. Tephra. Oh, I did speak to you, okay. Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? No, I guess you were supposed to be the one to tell me that Feldspar was missing? Okay, that's not something I want us to think about right now. Yeah, let's keep going. Hello, Slate. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on a new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for that one. Sorry. Is there anybody up here, or is it just me? Looks like it's just me. Me and the sun. And, what the heck is that? Should I be worried about that? Nope, I guess not. Okay. Dark Bramble, Giant's Deep, the Interloper. Oh, so that was the Interloper, huh? There's one of those rocks that can make you walk on the wall. Suit up. Nice, nice. Health and fuel full. Return suit. New ship log. Okay, the one and only Heathian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue in the observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights, and my own memories flashed before my eyes. Hal says the statue has never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfell's best efforts. Came at the very center of Timber Hearth used by Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gaussen. That's all we got, huh? Ooh. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the statue. Okay, so this is just like a log of things that are going on. Fair enough. is this? Sounds like Esker's still stationed at Adlerock. I hear there are Nomai ruins somewhere on the Adlerock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. The Nomai text on the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Adlerock. I said Gabriel went to... Okay. Okay, so that's... Okay, so this is just, like, a map of, like, stuff and how they connect, and this is just, like... Okay, so it's different perspectives on the same thing. Okay, I guess that makes sense. How do we do space? Oh, here's how we do space. Maybe we don't actually need... Oh, maybe we do. You know what? I'm sure the game will tell me if I need that. Let's, spot a tree, walk towards it. Oxygen refill. Okay. Lift-off landing camera. Cockpit view. Left shift for liftoff. All right, let's go then, shall we? That was significantly more straightforward than I thought it would be. But I think this is where we're going to end this episode. Oh, that seems relevant. Hold the phone. But that'll be for next time. But thank you everybody for watching. Until next time, happy gaming.